Hi, I'm Sofia Silvestri, and I am a Christian music composer. I've been doing music ever since I think I was in maybe first grade. I picked up composing music at such a young age. I think it's just sort of part of me. But definitely over the years I've been able to develop and just make it something more meaningful in my life. What prompted me to get into music was actually my first piano teacher. She was a composer herself, and so she sort of taught me how to write songs, and she encouraged me to push forward. And I was so young, and my first songs were really juvenile and really simple. But she kind of taught me how to use my creativity and organize it in such a way so that it was structured, and so that the songs actually made sense. And they progressed over time, and she was so patient with me, and I think that's really what made a difference. I think through my music, there's a lot of topics that I sort of cover about. You know, everyone goes through those hard moments in their lives, and I think it's very easy to just be defined by those bad moments and be defined by what society kind of tells you what the standard is. I think our generation is kind of struggling with who they are. They're kind of struggling in their identity. They're comparing themselves too much to other people, and I think it's just really easy to get into that because of social media and just how it is.
Trials I will cast out all the spirits in your name, 'cause I know I am protected through the power of your reign.
Some of the main topics that resonate with me would definitely be identity. I think it's just so easy to get wrapped up in all the lies and stuff, and it's really easy to just forget about the truth of what God's trying to tell you, of who you are and how He made you to be. And I think I struggle with that, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of getting through it. It's sort of like a daily motion. You're still trying to figure out who God says you are and who you are in Christ. Amidst the trials, amidst the storms, amidst all these things that are going wrong in your life, I think the best way for me, the things that just lift my spirits the most, is just praising the Lord for what He's done for you. Saying, God, thank you for just giving me this day. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for my family. Thank you for, these down moments so that I can appreciate the good moments.
To the sky, with roots that dig down deep, I'll buy you in the store.
This project actually sort of came off of an experience to go try out going into a studio and just sort of get that sort of experience under my belt. When we first started going to the studio, it wasn't supposed to be an album. Honestly, that wasn't my intention. I don't think it was my parents' intention. It just sort of happened. I'm really grateful for the experience in the studio because I've been able to learn and grow. I think that without my producer, without Devin, at the Blue Room, I wouldn't have been able to been pushed forward.
Your power and your glory, I can feel it now. I can feel it.
I couldn't have asked for a better collaborating partner. Honestly, I think that I was able to kind of step back and realize, I do need some input. You can always learn and grow. But I think through collaboration, I was kind of shown, and I'm grateful for it because honestly, all the songs would have sounded the same if I didn't have someone telling me, let's add an acoustic guitar, let's add something different. So I think that I've been able to really learn and grow and become something more complex and become more dynamic in my songwriting. Writing music isn't about the timeline, it's about the experience. Are you being real with it? Don't feel like you have to make it some sort of structure. Music doesn't have a structure, it doesn't have a standard. For me, I just follow God's inspiration. I feel like God's my biggest inspiration. He's the one that's inspired all of these words, all these lyrics. For me, honestly, when I look back, there's no way that I could have written these words in the state that I was in. So yeah, I just lead wherever God goes.